Back with another Dream Team interview here on regional radio and online at mimoinfo.com. We're now joined by Trevor Bradley of the Central Rebel Golf Team, who was named Golfer of the Year. So congratulations on that. And how did you find out not only that you had made the Dream Team, but that you were Golfer of the Year?
Well, thanks for having me here. I actually found out from a family friend. They texted my dad, and they saw that I had made the Dream Team, and they saw that I was Player of the Year. And then I got a few congratulations coming in, and my dad told me about it, and I was pretty excited.
And we were blowing it up on Twitter as well, as we normally do with the Dream Team. So do you have a Twitter, and did you see all the love you were getting on there?
I honestly do not have a Twitter, so I didn't see much of anything on Twitter. So
you certainly were getting a lot of high praise from a lot of people throughout the listening area. It was an interesting year because 5 different schools were represented on the Dream Team amongst the 5 golfers, and the Coach of the Year was represented by a 6th team as well. So it was a really competitive season all in all. And as just a sophomore, you were voted amongst the best of the best by the area coaches.
Well, I mean, I really appreciate that. I work hard to try to put myself in a good position to play well every time I go out. But it's an honor really to be able to be named like that. I really appreciate it. I mean, there's a lot of good golfers in this area.
I mean, you mentioned that you golf everywhere and all year round, really. You're actually on your way to go golfing right now, and obviously it's tough to tell inside a studio here, but it's a hot day outside.
It is hot, and sometimes it's a struggle to get myself to convince me to go out there, but I try to do it, and I try to get out there and have fun, but at the same time work and get a little better every day.
What are some of the favorite courses you've ever golfed on?
I like Dalhousie and Cape. It's real nice. And then you go to Springfield, and they got some nice courses down there, Highland Springs, and I think I'm going to play Buffalo Ridge Springs this summer. And, I mean, you find some nice courses. It's always nice to see some big houses on the courses, and it's always nice to just go somewhere new and play, and you see stuff you're not used to, like just around here, you're not going to see the luxuries you see in other places. So.
No, and I mean, you don't have to look any further for luxury than on TV. Are you big at watching golf on TV as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's almost always on at our house with my dad being a big golf person. But especially the 4 majors, I watch them pretty much every day all year when they're on. So.
Let's talk about the last major. Phil Mickelson, I want to bring up specifically. Did you see that move that he made where he intentionally took the penalty to avoid being put in a tough spot? What's your opinion on that?
Well, I'm not really hating on Phil for this because I've been really frustrated before, and you got to keep your emotions in check. But at the same time, I don't know if he did that to shoot a better score on that hole, but at the same time, he's frustrated. The course was playing hard. I'm okay with it because it's part of the rules. He can do it. He can take the penalty, so I don't see a problem with it.
Now, you're a lefty golfer yourself, correct?
I am.
Are you a big Phil Mickelson fan because of that?
I like Phil all right. My favorite's Jordan Spieth.
Spieth, okay.
I like Justin Thomas a lot too, but Jordan Spieth's probably my favorite.
What about Tiger Woods? Do you remember much of when Tiger was Tiger Woods?
I wish I did. I don't really. I mean, I've seen the highlights, and his moments are awesome, and I really want to see him win again, and I would jump on the bandwagon if he started winning again, and I think that'd be pretty cool.
What's your favorite aspect of golfing?
I think just the challenge, the mental challenge of playing golf. It's not like any other sport. Like I play basketball as well, and the mental challenge of golf, just keeping your head in it after every shot, because you're out there for 4 hours playing around, and if you miss one shot, you can't let that get to you, or you'll start missing more shots. You got to miss one shot and then move on to the next shot and stay focused, and it's a real challenge sometimes.
You mentioned moving on to the next shot. Your next shot at the high school level won't come until next year. What are some areas of your game you want to improve on between now and then?
I mean, hopefully just everything. Ball striking in particular, I need to improve on that. I saw at State, when I played at State, I saw that the people that I was competing against, they struck the ball insanely well, and some of them much better than I did, and I would like to get to that level. I also need to get in the weight room a little bit and start hitting it a little further, and always can work on the short game. So.
Well, you're only a sophomore, or just finished up your sophomore year, I should say, so you've certainly got plenty of room to grow. Is there anyone you want to thank that helped you get to this point in your athletic career?
Oh, yeah, my dad in particular, he was a college golfer at SEMO and at Murray State, and that he was a huge help. And of course, Coach Glore, he always goes out there with me whenever I want, and he'll help me. He'll do whatever I want. He'll compete against me and push me to do better. And my teammates, of course, they're always out there at the course with me. We always have a good time. Sometimes it's more of an enjoyable experience with them than it is a mentally focused game, but they help me to stay out there and have fun. And then, of course, my family and my grandma and grandpa, they have a house out on the golf course, and they have 3 golf carts, and they let me take those out all the time. So I really enjoy that ability to go out there and play, and then just my friends that like to go out there with me as well.
And you're about to head out there yourself, so we'll wrap this up and let you go. Trevor, thanks a lot for your time. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
It's Trevor Bradley, the Golfer of the Year, joining us on Regional Radio and online at mymoinfo.com.